against one of the best young players on the tour. You came through in straight sets to reach, I think, your 137th consecutive Grand Slam quarterfinal. How'd you do it? I mean, this guy's serve is so good. How'd you get past him tonight?
I think it was pretty cold. Maybe it helped me, but I have good reflexes, and I've...
Do you?
In tennis only. And you know, you try to anticipate a little bit, you try to get a feel for it, and it started to happen better and better as the match went on. But he's obviously great talent, great future for him. So it was a big match for me, playing two up-and-coming guys, really, even though they're established by now. And it's been a pleasure playing again here tonight, and I'm so happy the way I played.
It was a similar outcome tonight. The second set seemed to be key. It was a tie break. And again, you came through, and then the third set became a little more simple. Do you feel the match shifting at that moment when you put that T-shirt on? Does that change things?
Put it on, because I have big muscles. I got to keep them warm, so.
Reflexes, muscles. It's going to be this kind of an interview. Okay, I got it.
It's particularly my left arm that's so impressive. I think that's what shocks all the opponents when I walk out and they see that big, huge left arm when I'm tossing the ball. Scary, scary stuff. No. What were we talking about? I don't remember.
The second set tiebreaker, how important that was.
That was a question, sorry. No, I mean, look, I played a great first game in the third set. You can't predict that, but maybe, you know, well, for sure, playing the lead is just easier. You feel like things become simpler, you have less pressure, so maybe you anticipate better and you get a better feel for everything. But I did have to play that great first game, otherwise I wouldn't have been in the lead, and then 2 sets to love become 2 sets to 1, and then it's obviously a different match. So it's important to stay focused. I've learned that over the years, and it pays off at the end.
You've played him 3 times, and they've been close matches. Your last 2 matches actually were final set tiebreakers that you won. Was there a lot that you took from those matches that you were able to employ? I mean, are you a real student of the game, or do you just kind of come out here and remember how things happen? I don't know. You speak a different language than all of us, so tell me how it goes.
Yeah, I don't think about it, no. No, I mean, I prepare, I think the same as you do. You understand what's been working so far this tournament. You try to understand what's happened against a certain opponent in the past. And obviously, the times we played against each other, the courts were extremely quick. In Madrid, it was, well, incredible bounce and very quick. And then in Halle, when we played on grass, it was, you know, 2-shot rallies. So it was very close. And tonight was a bit different. I could get him into a few more rallies, and that's obviously what I was hoping to do. And then important, though, is always that you focus first on your serve, and the rest, then you hope that it works out the way you planned it. But worked better tonight. So I'm very, very pleased.
Well, there was a 3-set match tonight. Last night, your fellow Swiss player, Stan Wawrinka, played what I think is the best match he's ever played against Novak Djokovic. And I was curious if you watched all of it, some of it, and just love to get your thoughts on that match.
Yeah, I saw all of it. Obviously, Stan's a great player. I knew that when I saw the odds going into the match. 1.01 for Novak to win the match. I was like, come on, a little bit more respect for Stan. This guy's not just some guy out there trying to make a living. This guy knows how to play tennis, and I've seen him play some great matches, so this came no surprise to me, and it's just a great battle after he losing the second set. And he had it in his racket, you know. It was a pity for him. Obviously, I'm disappointed for him, but a great win by Novak. I mean, you know, he pulled it through once more, so the credit to him. But I was very impressed by Stan, and I hope it sends a big message to the fans and to the rest of the players of how well Stan played.
You've been in that situation before where you've had to play some tough matches and recover. How difficult do you think it is to face a tough match like that early in a tournament? You've come through unscathed. Do you feel like that's a big advantage for you, or do you think it doesn't really matter? The fitness is so good with all you top guys now.
No, man, it's, I mean, obviously I work as hard as I can so I could survive 7 5-set matches, but you hope you're not there, even though that'd be a fun challenge for a change to play 7 5-setters in 2 weeks. But
man, I do not understand you at all.
But it's not really what you want to do, because you're going to come out on the other end and feel it for months and maybe years to come, seriously. So you try to win every match you can as quick as you can, and save energy in the process. But obviously Novak's got his work cut out, but he's been there before, and at least you have a day in between. It's big, you can sleep in, you can rest, you can not even come out and practice. That's what I did sometimes. And you just get, your head away from it all, and then you hope you don't have too much muscle pain and all that stuff. But that goes with the business, you have to live with it, and sometimes it's just too much. I think maybe I felt a little bit at the Olympics, but then again, it's in the details, and for instance, Murray then just played too good for me.
And your next match is going to be against a familiar foe, Jo-Wilfried Tsonga. You guys have played some big battles in the quarterfinals. So, what are you looking forward to? What makes him so tough?
Well, Joe Will is a good guy, with a great game. So I'm looking forward to that. He's a great shot maker and a great character for the game. We didn't play last year at all, I don't think. And the year before, we played 3 times in, I think, 10 days. So yeah, it was a very different season for us. We didn't see each other. Now we just came from a trip in South America, played a couple of exhibition matches against each other, and hung out a bit, which was a lot of fun. And now we're going to try to bring it here to Centre Court here in Melbourne. So we're looking forward to that, and hopefully we're going to play a good match. Should be exciting.
Oh, we're excited to see it. Roger, congratulations once again into the quarterfinals.